It's very important that at release, the knife comes out of your hand just like you see it here. It shouldn't be turned to the right, flat, or to the left, flat. It shouldn't release out of the hand like that. It should release out of the hand straight over the top. It should slice right through the air. Slice right through the air. Okay guys, talk about release for spin style. Really simple. You just let go of your weapon. You can let go at any point at release. You could. I like to tell students to release it when it's north and south or vertical. Right about there. Draw the weapon back. Throw it forward. Release. Start to open your hand right about here and let it come out naturally. And just let the arm fall. Let it come right out of your hand. Open the hand and let it fall. You don't want to snap at release, so you can to make minor adjustments and advanced techniques. But when you're just beginning, just let go, and the weapon will turn on its own. The same with the knife. We'll do the same thing. The knife will turn as soon as you let go with a spin style. We're not controlling the rotation. We're just letting it rotate itself. Right about north and south, and just vertical. Just let go. Just open the hand and let it turn. Open the hand and let it turn, and let the arm and hand fall naturally. Okay guys, another important thing about release is how the blade of a tomahawk travels through the vertical channel at release. Vertical channel is coming up next. Your weapon should always travel, knife or tomahawk should always come straight through. Never twisted so it leaves the hand flat, pointed toward the right or pointed toward the left. It should always come straight through. Straight through at release. You release just like that. Just like that, straight on. Not like this, not like this. If you release like this, you're outside the vertical channel. Let's get my vertical channel there. Straight through. Straight through. Straight through. You let go here, your arm can fall naturally. Same with the tomahawk. Straight through. Straight through. If it leaves your hand like this, it'll hit the target flat. If it leaves like this, hit the target flat. You see how this is outside the vertical channel we'll talk about in a moment? Straight through. At release from the front, you're going to bring the weapon back and throw it straight through. Throw it straight through within the vertical channel. Within the vertical channel. As long as your release is within the vertical channel, you're good. You see the vertical channel we have on the target, and these two trees are going to act as my vertical channel. What you'll do is you'll visualize your vertical channel, that your a tomahawk or knife, hand, wrist, arm, all the way up to the shoulder, right down to the knee, should follow. Should follow that vertical channel straight down. Just like that. And if we throw this right, it should hit vertical right through the two trees and right between those two black lines on the target. That's a good example of vertical channel throwing. You see how by keeping that vertical channel as I threw, just like that, straight over the top, everything was within the vertical channel. And because it was at release, it was at vertical channel. Because it hit perfectly between those two lines and didn't even touch these trees on its way to the target. It's really important. Vertical channel is important at release. Really nowhere else, because as you can see in that video, if you look back, when I draw back, I'm more like this. But at release, it's right here, right in that vertical channel. Even if follow through, you'll see I'll bring my throwing arm over to my left knee a little bit. That's how I throw. I'll come back and I'll throw. But I'm always within a vertical channel at release. That's the important thing. Vertical channel at release is everything. If you release right here, that's all you need. Your arm can fall. That's fine. Vertical channel at release. Same with the knife. I'm doing it in slow motion too after this. We'll play it back so you can really see how this vertical channel works on our release. Elbow, wrist, hand, hawk handle, head should all be in that vertical channel. Yeah. So if I release here one time, watch the distance between the end of this edge here and the target. Watch the difference. The angle of the weapon will be the same, but watch point of release. We're talking about point of release now. Not angle at release, point of release. Here's a point of release right here. Release it one time there. Now we can keep the angle of the tomahawk, in this case, the same angle, but release point is here. That's because our form and motion isn't consistent. If release point is here on one throw and here on the next, that's not going to work out for you. You need to be consistent with your point of release. Now, angle of release, yes, angle needs to be the same, but that needs to meet with point of release. Angle at release and point of release need to be the same. Here and here, same angle, it's the same angle, but a different point of release. You need to keep that in mind. Same thing with a knife. You release here one time and your next release is here. Obviously that's going to change things. Consistency in point of release and angle of weapon at release. Hope that helps. Okay guys, remember now on release too, if you release it at this point here one time, and the next time you throw, you release it at this angle, it's not going to do the same thing. It's going to rotate differently. Your distance is going to be different. Remember, if you release here one time, release there every time. Every time. Consistency in release. Doesn't have to be right here. It can be here. But if you release here one time, release there every time. Consistency. Consistency in release.